This your boy, Falls Harris, aka the Crazy Uncle. This your first time tuning in. Go ahead and hit that doggone subscribe button. Hit the notification bell every time I post new content. Listen, I did all that talking, thinking that I was good, knowing damn well I wasn't. Not the case. Ladies and greatest, Jon Gruden and resigned as head coach of the Las Vegas as in Vegas nerve, right? Those are some shit that he said back in 2011. Like this motherfucker was actually really running for president of the United States. It's amazing. And I've said, and I've done plenty of shows with this. This is no more than what the fuck. This is no more than what the owner or the guy that acts like really was part of Papa John's a while back, when he was actually really calling, when he allegedly said nigger, and then all of the niggers didn't want to buy pizza. And so I said it then. I was like, look, if you get offended by the word nigger, then guess what? You that nigger that he was talking about, right? And it's the same thing with Jon Gruden. If he actually really said the word nigger in that email, and I watched it because it looked like he was talking more about the commissioner any goddamn thing else, right? But the thing about it though is this, right? And it's just like what I said in my two previous shows, right? You know, if you are that goddamn sensitive of an individual where that you still get offended by the word nigger, then yeah, you that nigga that they was talking about. Plain and simple. I mean, like, what the fuck? What the fuck is actually really going on here, people? Right? And I'm almost actually really willing to think that because here it is, that shit was 10 years ago. Or damn near 10 years ago. So I'm almost actually, so y'all know how the crazy uncle thinks. 9 times out of 10, he probably got tired of coaching. It didn't feel right or whatever. So he told the higher ups that he wanted out. They said no. He said yeah. And they said, okay, since you said all this, guess what? We're going to put this shit out. We're going to make up a bullshit email. We're going to make up a bullshit email because it's just like what I said earlier. Anytime when you get offended by the word nigga, guess what? You that nigga that they were talking about in the motherfucking first place. Because we never was no niggas. So what the fuck? Why get mad over some shit that you never was in the first goddamn place? Like, seriously. I mean, what is actually really going on here? Jon Gruden retired because he wanted to, but they feel like, but the higher-ups feel like they just had to smear this motherfucker with some shit to make it actually really look bad. And so, for the most part, I can look at him. I can look at R. Kelly the same doggone way, right? R. Kelly wanted out of the music business, although he probably ain't did shit forever and a day, right? But the thing about it though is this: it's just like what I told you about motherfucking Paul Mooney and everybody else, right? This is what the fuck they do in Hollywood, Hollywood. Hollywood, whether it's movie acting or professional sports, it's all still Hollywood. And isn't it funny that here it is that R. Kelly, since being convicted, his record stands to win a 500%. R. Kelly was broke, y'all. He was broke. He needed money. So the question that y'all might need to be asking yourself is this. They acquitted him of the crime that they have now convicted him of. That right there should tell you something. Right? And, doesn't that classify as double jeopardy? And then here come Bill Cosby and his crew. And they said that, okay, well, he has a good case to motherfucking appeal this. Right? But then I turn around, but then again, I look at Bill Cosby. He part of the same motherfucking crew as R. Kelly. Matter of fact, he started this shit. Let them tell it. But the thing about these people, I just look at it in a sense, well, that you look at Bill Cosby and what he did, right? And they took his shit down. But here it is, R. Kelly comes, pretty much did the exact same thing that Cosby did, or so-called did, and his record sales are through the roof. Now, here's the difference between Cosby and Kelly. Cosby, being a lot older, Cosby saving his money. He saved his money. That's how I was actually really buying by it all. Kelly, on the other hand, he probably still looking at, hey, I'm young, I'm handsome, and I can't possibly be beat. So I'm gonna motherfucking spend money until I can't spend it no more. Well, guess what? You spent money where you couldn't spend it no more. Now your ass is actually really finna go to jail or prison if you ain't already there. But like I said, right? R. Kelly's not in prison. Complete fool. Who? Who's the complete fool? You talking about me? Or you talking about R. Kelly? You talk about me, you kick rocks right now. Fuck off my channel. Right? So the whole deal is that his record sales didn't went up. Like what I said, R. Kelly was broke. R. Kelly needed money. What was the last hit song that R. Kelly did? Do the math, people. Do the motherfucking math. And then, like I said, with Cosby coming in, saying that he could actually really, that R. Kelly could actually really appeal this, right? What is it to appeal? Because ain't nobody gonna go to jail. Ain't nobody gonna go to motherfucking prison, right? They can sit up here and they can play the bullshit role all the fuck they want. But we already know, ain't nobody finna motherfucking go to jail. Ain't nobody finna go to jail. Bill Cosby was not in prison. Bill Cosby is a comedian / actor. And then, like I said, when the heat came on his ass, all of a sudden, he became blind. Right? He became blind. R. Kelly can't read. But he wrote all those doggone songs. Or he's singing all those motherfucking songs. How did it happen? Go back and look at the Gayle King interview. Right? Well, he hadn't really said it. Hey, I couldn't read. Right? So, again, people, so, you have to watch and pay attention to what these motherfuckers are actually really putting out there. What it is that they're actually really saying. Because I look at that, this is no different than that when a celebrity, a so-called celebrity dies, right? Then they want to play all these motherfucking movies. 9 times out of 10, They didn't leave their family with shit. So they got to make that money somehow. So then, like I said, R. Kelly was broke. And again, you gonna act like really try this guy again off of some shit that y'all actually really tried him off of. He beat the case. Right? Now he going to jail. But them record sales then soared beyond belief. But again, I look at it like this. If it's a lie, then they goddamn it tell it. And then why 500%? Why 500%? Again, this is the motherfucking Hollywood industry. What the fuck they do? This is what the fuck they do. R. Kelly is where he needs to be in his house, where the fuck that is. 9 times out of 10, he probably under the motherfucking witness protection program, right? Probably got all of the young teenage kids, teenage females possible. Probably pissing all over, right? But then again, even then, was that the motherfucking case? So like I said, now, I'm not a big Kelly or Kelly. I listen to some of his tracks a couple times, but I'm just looking at it like this. People. If you already got tried for something, you got away with it. Why you actually gonna come back and try it again? Again, whatever happened to the motherfucking double jeopardy law? Again. But, like I said, but the thing about it was this. The main focus was this whole Jon Gruden email. You actually really gonna go back and backtrack some shit what the motherfucker said 10 years ago. And so my question to y'all is this. Is he running for the president of the United States? No. But even if he motherfucking was, big damn deal. That's like what I said. Right? If you got offended by the word nigga in that email, even if it was in the email, you got pissed off about it, guess what? You that nigga that he was talking about. Right? And then it's just for the fact. Let's actually look at this logo. That motherfucker, he already can't see out of one eye. You know, not to say that I'm making excuses for what Jon Gruden did. If indeed he even did any goddamn thing. Because the thing about those this people, I never was no nigga. I would never be a nigga. Right? Just like the shit with Papa John's. Everybody was talking about, oh, well, I'm not going to eat Papa John's no more. Okay, do you really think he really fucked up? Do you really think he going to go broke because of some random folk ain't going to eat Papa John's pizza no more? So the thing about with whatever Jon Gruden said in that motherfucking email, right? Again, are you that nigga that he was talking about? And guess what? And even though it's songs out there, I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga. Really? So guess what? You that nigga, you that nigga, you that nigga that Jon Gruden was talking about, and you ain't played not now snap. You ain't played not now snap of football. But just because you holler about you that nigga, then guess what? You that nigga that Jon Gruden was talking about. You raggedy motherfuckers need to stop being so goddamn. Wipe the sand out your pussy. Like, seriously. Because ain't no true men no more. Because, just for the simple fact, this is what this actually really is referring to. Ain't no true men no more. Right? Because back in my day, well, I'm still in my motherfucking day. But I'm talking about the men that helped, the men that brought me to the person that I am. I'm talking about Joseph Harris, the late great Joseph Harris, the late great John Martindale, Harold Yancey Sr. Baby, what was your daddy's name? Tommy Clayton. True men, true OGs of the game, right? They wasn't fucked up about what the fuck somebody told them. They got up and did what the fuck they were supposed to do. Took care of their family. And called it a goddamn day. Ain't no motherfucking true men no more. When you look at somebody like me and my brother-in-laws, like, we're the last. Motherfucker called me nigga today. I'm like, huh, okay. Yeah. I ain't gonna get mad about it. I ain't even gonna whoop your ass about it, because the fact about it doing this is what the late great Richard Pryor said. We never was no niggas. We never was no niggas. So why would I get mad about something off of some shit that I never was? And y'all caused this man to run off because of what the fuck, whether that he did it on his own or somebody actually really told him to do it. Either way it goes, he's still chicken shit. I'm just like, and then it's just for the fact, right? Motherfucking Dave Chappelle, they can say nigga all goddamn day long, right? Nothing to say. They laugh about it. Right? But it's just like what I've always said, right? If it's one word or one phrase that I never wanted to have over white folks, and that's the word nigga. Because it's just for the simple fact I never was one. Never was one. I never will be one. You raggedy motherfuckers, y'all get mad over some simple shit, over stupid shit. So Jon Gruden, I already know that this shit ain't gonna get back to Jon Gruden. I already know it ain't. But just know this, bitch. You took tail and you ran too motherfucking early. And it's just for the simple fact, you're the coach of the goddamn Raiders. You a motherfucking outlaw. This is what the fuck y'all supposed to do. This is what y'all supposed to do. Be the outlaw. You walking around years ago looking like Chucky, doing your face like that motherfucker, right? Maybe your ass need to bring Chucky's ass back. I don't know. But if you are a Raider, if you are a true Raider or a true outlaw, motherfucker, yes, I'm calling you a motherfucker, right? You just stood your ground, told everybody, pump your motherfucking brakes. Yeah, I said it. And they were like, if anybody got offended about it, then guess what? Yeah, you that motherfucker that I was talking about. This society has become too much of a pussy-whipped society. Anytime when a man, so-called man, want to fuck around and wear goddamn skinny jeans, wear the pants off the ass, advertising the ass, right? And then have the kids say, ooh, look at daddy. I want to be like daddy. So I'm gonna wear my pants. So I'm gonna wear my pants half off my ass like my daddy. Right? That's what the fuck. This is what the fuck it is. This is the society that we live in now. Ignorant bastards, raggedy motherfuckers. Anybody that sit up here and call themselves a man now, and you do what the fuck I just did? No, you ain't no man, you a bitch. Straight up bitch. Suck a dick and call it a goddamn day. Take it up the ass, call it a motherfucking day. 9 times out of 10, you are low key alphabet soup group motherfucker. And I'm still looking for them alphabet motherfuckers to come knocking on my goddamn door. Y'all some bitches. Like, seriously. Make me motherfuckers sick to my goddamn stomach. Stick to your gun. Regardless of how the fuck you think at the time. Be like, yeah, I said it. Yes, I was pissed off. Yes, I will stand by what the fuck I said. Right? Just like what I'm saying right now. What I always say in my shows. I ain't always pissed off, but the thing about it is this. Right? Yes, I stand by what the fuck I say. No, I would not go back and change shit what the fuck I said in any of my goddamn shows. If you fucked up, if I classify your ass as fucked up, guess what? You old fucked up ass individual. Plain and simple. I don't need to hear shit about that. Well, only God can judge me. Motherfucker, I am him. That's why I said what the fuck I said. So, Jon Gruden, you wrong for motherfucking resigning. You was a goddamn raider. You was a motherfucking outlaw. And guess what? You just showed everybody the bitch who you really are. So with that being said, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your dad, tell your Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door, across the street, around the corner. Paulus Harris, aka the crazy uncle. Like, share, pass this shit out like y'all did the last 3. And I'm gonna holler at y'all.